Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night and a great month, folks. Forgive yourself. The supreme act of forgiveness is when you can forgive yourself for all the wounds you've created in your own life. Forgiveness is an act of self-love. When you forgive yourself, self-acceptance begins and self-love grows. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 18, NASDAQ up 13, S&P's down 2.5, gold contract up $5.70, trading at $1,317 an ounce. Silver up 24 cents at $18.95 an ounce. Platinum down $4 at $1,047 an ounce. Copper flat at $2.07 a pound. Light sweet crude toasted and roasted down another $1.25, trading at $43.51. Bonds, the 10-year note up 1 tick, 131.29. 30-year bond up 4 ticks, 171.31. King dollar down 387 ticks, trading at 95.67. The euro is at $1.12, and the yen is at 103.25. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, man, this is going to be a trip shaking out tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, 8:30, folks, jobs numbers come out. And what are we looking for? Bottom line, I expect you're going to have a decent jobs number, and I expect that this market's not going to like a decent jobs number. Right now, SPY, once again, sideways move out here. We had a high today of $217.79. We had a low of $216. Guess what? We ended up flat. We ended up 1 penny. That being said, what you actually did is that you went to and this is how subtle it is, which is so cool, folks. You know, well, we'll see how this shakes out tomorrow, but it's so cool in the aspect that what you're actually doing in the marketplace is you're pushing into low price, and you have volume expanding. And yesterday in the SPY, we did 85 million. Today, it did 91 million. And once again, it got unloaded at the close out here. When I was just on from the 3 to 4 hour, the SPY had all of 63 million shares traded. It traded another 30 million shares in an hour, okay? Bottom line, that is pushing into those lows. And what I suspect we're going to have is that you're going to have high volatility in the morning, but it looks to me like this market wants to push into lower price. We take a look at the NASDAQ composite. What you have with the composite, the NQs ended up 30 cents. That being said, you actually got down to 115.91, and you did that with volume expanding also. If we go take a look at the, now this is where it's going to get pretty cool because we're on September 1st, okay? So what's cool here is this, is that we did last month 269 million shares versus 750 million at the last high that was generated out here. So correlation-wise, check it out again. 369 million versus 750 million. And you failed, by the way. Okay, you closed underneath it. That's what you also did. No, 1 second, hold it. 115.75. No, you closed above it. You closed at 116.44. So you closed above it, which says that you can go test it again. But you don't have, the volume's just not there. And then you do have the volume on the way down. On the way down, in January, we did 1 billion shares. In February, did 942 million. We do the same, we'll look at the same setup inside the SPY on the monthly basis, and what you're going to see inside the SPY is this. We're at 217.39 right now. The SPY did 1.5 billion shares, and that was going against 2.4 billion. Pretty intense. So tomorrow morning, that's the number. Gold contract. What do we have with the gold contract? Gold contract out here, folks, had a high today of $1,318, had a low of $1,305. That's a sideways move. I expect what we're going to see is that gold's going to make its way down into the 1259 area. Now, that being said, there's no doubt the XAU, the HUI, you got a bounce out here today. My take on this bounce, however, is that it's going to come right back at us. And what I mean specifically, the XAU was up $3.15. You know, we're trading at $93. We're down from 114. You can get a bounce to 94.81, but that to me is a B2C of an ABC structure on the way down that does want to take this into lower price. The Gold Bugs Index, same type of setup, is out there inside the Gold Bugs Index. That bounced $9.20 today. You're at $230.96. These bounces, if we go take a look at Barrick Gold, which is the largest weighting structure inside the XAU and the HUI, bottom line, you bounce at 22 million shares after coming down with 36 million shares as well as 30 million shares. So bottom line, I don't think that the downdraft is over yet. If you go to the front page of TFNN, I'll explain in the next section, but we do have a special going. It's my 750th edition of the Gold Report coming this Tuesday, 14 and a half years. We started out in gold at $282.50. Pretty wild. Bonds. What do we have with bonds? Okay, so bonds tomorrow. Here we go. 8:30 tomorrow morning. It's going to be wild. Bond market out here today, you did 1.2 1.2 million contracts. You are at $130.31. And what that is doing, that pushed under the consolidation that it's in, meaning $130.26, and you push with volume. So that's telling me the bonds are going to be right back downtown tomorrow with this jobs number. And specifically what that would mean, if that's the case, is that inside the jobs number, you would come down, you would have a good jobs number. The market would react and say, okay, we got a good jobs number. The Federal Reserve has more information in order to raise short-term rates. And I don't expect them to go up in September. December, I think it's game. 30-year bond, same type of setup. What you have out here with the 30 years at 171.31. 1 second, I got to put the December contract up. We're in December. We're at 170.17 in the December contract. You've done 239,000 contracts. Same setup. That's a move, a sideways move, and we'll finish up with this good old dollar, because the dollar index today, what it did do is that it rejected the highs of its day of strength from the 26th, had lighter volume, 19,000 contracts versus 41. That's saying the dollar also wants higher price. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.